Hey everyone, my name's Adam Archer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Diskin wheel knife. This is a very unique knife by Matt Diskin. This is a custom by him. One of the very interesting things about this, I purchased it at Blade Show 2016, and he was actually sold out completely. However, he had one in his hotel room that he had not finished building yet, and said if I showed up the next day early enough, he would sell it to me. So I showed up within the first 30 minutes of the second day show, and I got this knife. So this knife does come in a variety of different configurations since it is a custom knife. This one has satin finish handle in titanium with blue hardware, except for the pivot is the same satin color. They had some with a darker finish, some with stone wash. It really depended. You can see a carbon fiber insert for where the clip goes if you're wanting it reversed to left hand carry or pocket carry. On the reverse side, you have the same satin finish, no blue anodizing really, but then you have this unique pocket clip. It is a titanium pocket clip with a carbon fiber sleeve over it. So you can see that there. Very unique. And then you can see it's actually cut out for the lock. So it's kind of a frame lock, but you can see that this is actually part of the frame as well, but it's not part of the lock right throughout here. So it has the lock, it goes underneath the handle, and then the lock is basically a liner lock right there. So kind of a combination lock. I don't know the best wording for it. I know they do have a name. And then when we go back to this side, you can see right here is why they call it the wheel knife, and that is how it engages the dual or double action automatic feature. So this knife can be opened up using either the thumb stud or that wheel right there. So let's open it up using the thumb stud first. So very smooth. If you want to open it up slowly, if you're wanting to open it up quicker, you can open it up quickly. And I know you guys are wanting to see it, so let's use that wheel. So you just move that up, and it releases the torsion bar in the back. Don't know if you guys can see that. Let's move it like that. And there you go. You can see the torsion bar right there. And that bumps up against the back of the blade and throws it open. So very cool there. And let's just open that up. And you have the Tanto style blade with a hollow grind. This uses M390 blade steel and is 3.75 inches long. Very cool blade grind. I'm not a huge fan of Tanto, so if he makes one with more of a sweeping blade, I'll probably sell this one and get one of those, especially if they have one with full stone wash. So you can see it is stone wash on the flats with satin finish on the grinds here. And I'm surprised you can actually see the grinds relatively well with my lighting. Normally it just whites out everything. It does have this secondary swedge on the back, although it does not come down all the way to the tip. You can see that there. No writing on the actual blade. Oh, I said that, but there is just a very tiny stamp right there. It says Diskin. Really like how subdued that is. Doesn't detract from the knife at all. I do like that there's no huge writing. I know on some knives the makers really want you to know who it is that made it, even if you're standing from across the room. But no, this one is very nice about being more of a subdued look. So on the back here, you have some checkering for grippiness. I wouldn't call that very grippy. I can slide my finger up and down without having an issue. But, I mean, it's plenty grippy of a knife, honestly. I don't think it's going to slip out of your hands because it is very ergonomic. You have that finger choil that's plenty big enough for you to actually put your hand on. so you can have two different grips, more back and then controlled. One of the things you'll notice with this knife, which you normally would not see with custom knives, is there is a big area over here unsharpened. It looks like it would be the edge, but it is unsharpened, and this knife has to have that because the torsion bar has to have something to push up against. Normally you'd want the edge to go all the way back, but with this you need that. The liner lock is extremely early. Wow. I've not used this knife, so other than opening and closing it, so you can see very early right there. Some people would not be too happy about that. I'm not worried. This is a replaceable lock, so you can see, as I showed you before, the titanium of the handle, and then 3 screws that actually screw in, and I believe it's ABEL stainless steel lock on there. And here, this is one thing I'm really happy about. He actually has it milled or ground so that doesn't bite into your finger at all. Very easy to unlock, no issues. I know on the Diskin Fire, that was one of my only complaints with the knife, is if you opened and closed it a lot, it would eat your finger up. This knife, no issue with that. Absolutely fantastic. So let's close that up. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. Very happy with it. And so I don't know if I had mentioned the carbon fiber backspacer with the raised portions. Very cool there. Matt Diskin does make his own carbon fiber. He actually sells carbon fiber, so it's rather neat having that little aspect to it. No pocket, or no, what are they called? Lanyard hole, which I'm happy about. Don't need lanyard holes. It is pretty high carry, so you can see that's going to be sitting pretty low in your pocket. Of course, he did do some collaborations. I think he did some with John Gray, where John Gray actually ground the blade. That one was a very cool knife. But now I'm just kind of blabbering on because don't have too much else to say. Fantastic looking knife. I think I wasn't actually looking in the viewfinder for most of this, so hopefully it was in frame. I was looking directly at the knife because it is a very beautiful knife. It uses a Torx pivot, and that is on the non-display side, so you get a very beautiful pivot on the front. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll show a little bit in close detail just so you can admire it. And I'll let you guys go and have a good day. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this.